Okay, well, two women are hoping to rise to new heights, quite literally, inspired by the 16 Days of Activism campaign. Saray, Khumalo and Marlette Hegyi, I hope I've got that right, are challenging the 9 Peaks women's group record. They aim to summit the highest peak in each of the 9 provinces in record time. And in the process, they'll be training a group of women from KZN who've survived gender abuse to be guides. Now, Saray and Marlette here to join us this morning. Morning, ladies. Have I got that right? Is it Hegyi? Was that right?
Yes, but
oh, wonderful.
Married this year, so now I'm Kutsia.
Kutsia. Yeah, okay, that's easier than okay. Marlette Kutsia. I'll go with Kutsia. Welcome, ladies, and thanks for taking time off your training to come be here with us. Saray, let's start with you. What is this challenge about? How did it come about, the 9 Peaks Challenge?
So the 9 Peaks Challenge is something that was started by a guy called Kobus Besler. So it's the 9 highest peaks in the 9 provinces around South Africa, and a few people have challenged it, but never before a group of women. And I did it about 2 months ago, just to try it out and check how it is, where it is, and if it's something that we can do by ourselves, obviously for security reasons, among other things. Yeah. Now Marlette and I are doing it, and actually it's not necessarily about women, it's about youth employment. We believe that we have a crisis at the moment, and we don't have enough jobs in offices for everybody. But there is mountains, and we can have guides that can take people up and down the mountain, and there are people that live at the foot of those mountains. Okay. To start off, we said, why not start with women, especially after the 16 Days of Activism, because we start off on the 11th, which is the day after the end of the 16 Days of Activism.
That's tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. So you should be resting instead of getting up so early to come and be here with us. Well, so tell us about tying in these two causes. Yes, it is about that. It is about getting those women involved. How have you decided who gets to be part of this challenge, especially when it comes to creating employment now for many of them who might be young women?
Well, actually, for me, that's mostly by partnering with Sarah. We've known each other for a few years. We met actually on the Westcliff Stairs training, and then we were together on Everest in 2015. And when she did her recce, I would call it, 2 months ago, that's when she met a lot of the women at the base of these mountains.
So that wasn't the original intention, was to involve them. You met them at that. Okay.
I met them. I took the challenge with somebody else that was doing it. It was a mixed challenge, a man and a woman, and the person bailed out because they got injured, and I had to find somebody to help me. And in the process, I met a young girl. She's actually 21 years old, that loves climbing and wanted a break, and I started talking to them and got involved a little bit. I thought maybe it's a way that we could both, since we're planning to do it, actually get involved and see if we can help them.
So how's it going to work? You're going to go to all the peaks in different provinces, so you've got, these women will only do it in their province, or they all are going to try to do the different peaks in different provinces? So
they'll only do it with us in their province. Okay. That's KZN, Mafadi. They'll go up with us, but the two of us will do all the provinces. Yeah.
Okay, and then it's 9 peaks. And in how many days are you hoping to do this? How are you going to get this done?
We're hoping for about 5 days, Sarah?
It's actually, we're hoping to beat 4 days and 18 hours.
Yeah. 4 days. And 1 minute.
Well, yes, that's correct. So that's the pairs record at the moment.
Okay.
But the reality is, because no females have done it, it doesn't matter how long we do it in.
It's still a record.
Yes, it is still a record.
Okay, great. And then, Marlette, I mean, tell us about the kind of training that goes into something like this. For those of us who just sit down here all day, tell us what, I mean, you can start, and you can also tell us about your training, but Marlette, you tell us.
Well, having actively been climbing for quite a number of years, I'm always training. So my training's a mixture, because
you're always taking the stairs.
I'm always taking the stairs, yes, either the Westcliff stairs or the stairs in the office building. But yes, lots of training, and in order to keep myself very goal orientated and make sure I don't just sit on the couch, I do enter a lot of different things, so I can make sure that I've got something to work towards. So recently I've done the Westcliff Stair Challenge, which is to climb the Westcliff Stairs to the same height as Everest, so it's about 10,000 stairs. And then Sarah and I did the 100-miler walk. It was in Cape Town. Yeah. And so that was a big challenge as well, to do 100 miles in 24 hours. And so I do a lot of cross training. I do some gym work. I love mountain biking, so that's a bit of endurance training. Then walking in the hills. and the whole mixture of things.
So these women, Sarah, who are going to be joining you, what kind of who's sort of overseen their climbing or their training? Because I mean, you guys are doing this. You've been doing it for many years. Some of them might not be as fit as you are.
Yeah, one of the ladies that's actually joining us is actually a mountain guide. She owns a company called Adventure Treks in KZN, and she's actually going to help us train them because they are in KZN and we're up here. One of them trains. She hikes quite a lot. Another one, 21-year-old, is a university student, actually first year. She doesn't train as much, but she wants to get into it, especially during the holidays. And another one is a single mom. She doesn't train as much, but she started a few months ago after we started talking, and I'm hoping that they keep it up. And maybe with guidance and a bit of luck, we're hoping to go to Kilimanjaro together.
Wow, okay, with all of them. So what's the follow-up now? You say you want to create employment for these young women.
Yes.
So what happens after this, after you come down from all of these peaks?
So after we come down, I'm hoping that together we can solicit some funding so that they can train officially. We've already identified people that can train them to become certified mountain guides. And then if all goes well, they can actually create their own little companies with the support of the lady that already owns the company. And, you know, for people in Joburg, why not get the people in the KZN to actually take you up the Drakensberg instead of getting Joburgers to actually take you there?
And then rope in other survivors also of gender-based. Well done, ladies, and wish you all the luck. Go get some rest and stay off the stairs for today, I suppose. and we'd love to know how it all pans out. I mean, how it goes with the challenge, and maybe send us some nice pics as you are, getting up to the top of these peaks.
Most
we'd love
definitely.
to see those.
You can also follow it.
Tell us where we can follow you quickly.
You can follow it at Expeditionist on Facebook, as well as 9 Peaks, which we will be running as we go along.
Fantastic. Good luck. We'll be watching out for you. Thank you very
so
much, Saray
Thank you for
Khumalo
having
and
us.
Marlette Hegyi, after getting married, joining us. They're taking on that challenge tomorrow. We're crossing our fingers for them.